I'm Leah Chase. I'm the chef here at Dooky Chase's restaurant. Been here since 1946. I started, I thought I was just starting here as a waitress. I worked as a waitress before I came here in the French Quarter, but they had nobody in the kitchen, so I had to get in the kitchen and play it by ear, just go with it until you get it, that's all. And and you just do what you have to do, but you have to have the interest in the food. If you have no interest in food, don't get in this business because it has to come from your heart. And that's what keeps me here. I like to do the food here. I like to serve the people here. And some people have been here as long as I've been here. I had workers that worked for me for 50-something years. One worked 52 years, one worked 50 years. My bartender, before she died, worked here 42 years. You don't have that anymore. People, that's unheard of. People don't work that hard, and they don't take the same interest
No.
as they did a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I know times change, but some things don't have to change. Basically, some things should stay the same. Just build on it. Just improve it or do it. But this is the time, they'll tell you. This is not what you do today. But good service is what you do all the time, to me. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in business, any kind of business, where you're going to have to give service, it should be the best you can give. And particularly in a restaurant. People come to restaurants to relax, to eat good food, and to just sometimes enjoy themselves. Sometimes you just come in the door, you're tired and weary and you want something to eat. Food is like a soother. If you're tired and you're hungry, you come sit down and don't give you bad service, for heaven's sake. Try to make you feel good. And to me, that's what food is all about. Make it feel good. But that's the new breed of people working for you. Don't understand that. They'll say, oh, this person has an attitude. You mean she has an attitude? She's tired.
Mm-hmm.
Sit her down, give her a glass of lemonade or something, and make her feel good. Then she's a happy person.
Absolutely.
But it's hard to make people understand.
Yeah.
They're all about the dollar today.
Mm-hmm.
But what they don't understand is, don't worry about the dollar. I come in this restaurant every day, and I never worry about dollars. Because if you do what you're supposed to do and do it right, the dollar will come. But today, people about the dollar first.
Yep.
You hire them, well, how much you gonna pay me? Well, how much work you gonna do for it? No, it's how much you gonna pay me, not how much work I'm gonna do for that.
So
But it's just hard to go
yeah.
for me.
So what's do you have a highlight or a couple of highlights from the career being here that you'll never forget?
Yeah,
Or too many to mention?
too many to mention. I've fed lots of people, everybody. Lena Horn, Sarah Vaughan, Count Basie, Evan Duke Ellington, just everybody. All the musicians, Jackson Fives. I fed Michael till he died. Michael loved sweet potato pie. So they had a guard that used to work with them when they would come here. He would go to visit. When he would go to visit, I'd said, Michael, it's sweet potato pie. And that's all you need. Michael, I loved him to death, but he didn't have attention that he needed. He didn't.
It was the wrong attention.
Yeah. Everybody needs some kind of attention. You know, not just give me the dollar. And I think that's what Michael's friends were all about, the dollar.
Yep.
That's not good for the person at all.
No.
If you just treat them nice, and the dollar will come. Don't worry about it. But it's all about the dollar today, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah. So, do you have a funny story from the kitchen? I got some really good stories. Do you have one?
So many good stories from my kitchen, because if you work a kitchen, it gets rough. It really gets rough. And I don't do this too much anymore. I really have cooled down since I'm older. But I get rip-roaring mad and call everybody a stupid jackass. You know, you stupid jackass, don't you see what I want to do? Or can't you see this or something? And when my husband lived, I lost him 2 years ago. We were married 71 years.
Wow.
It's a long time.
Wow.
But he didn't come in my kitchen.
No?
He took care of all of the business and the taxes, the light bill, the everything.
Was he afraid to come in the kitchen?
Maybe he was. I don't know. Sometimes then I'd get a fit and start throwing the pots around like a crazy woman. Maybe. And he didn't like that. He was a little bit easy. He was a musician. That's what he was. He had a big band, and he gave up the big band to come in here, because after his father died, his mother was alone, just she and I in the kitchen. So he came in, but he did it well now. He ran it clock. He ran it like a clock. But he did it well.
When you finish, this lady had an appointment for an interview for Miss Chase this morning.
Okay, he did it well. And he took care of everything, so I just had to stay in my kitchen. So he knew, don't bother me in my kitchen.
He knew when to hide.
Yeah. And I guess I knew too, because he would say to me, honey, you know God's going to punish you. Always God was going to punish me because I call people a stupid jackass, and he would never do that. But it was fun.
But it lasted 72 years?
71.
71 years. So it wasn't so bad, evidently.
It wasn't so bad. And when he was dying, he left. He said, I'm going to leave you debt-free. When I die, you will not owe anybody anything. And he was
Good for him.
anybody anything. So that's my daughter. She comes in here and she takes care of where he left off. And sometimes she can be rougher than him. He was tight as beeswax. But he would fuss and call me the bankrupt sister. So she'll take all your money and spend it and all that. But he let me do it. But she is a little bit tougher than him.
Gotcha.
He's spending too much money, and I don't want anybody telling me anything about money when I'm working. Don't talk to me about money. Don't even mention money to me, because I think money is easy to come by if you can work. If you can work, you can do anything. You may be a lawyer today if that business is slow. You can wash dishes. You can do anything for $1.
Yep.
But people don't believe in that.
No.
So, but life is good.